What's up, guys? Eclectic Nerd here again, as always, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. So, in the previous episode, we did some work on this giant ore hunting drone, which I have dubbed the Nerd's Eye, because it looks kind of like the Eyebots from Fallout. I did a little bit of extra work off camera, just kind of giving it some extra mass and making it just kind of look smooth. And that's part of the reason why I call it the Nerd's Eye, because it looks like, after with the corners and things, it looks like an Eyebot from Fallout. So I did a little work off camera here, laying out what will be the next sort of wing that will be built onto the base here. So I also did some work over here. I suppose I can actually start doing this instead of just talking about it, because I want to sort of expand some of the windows that I started, so that it's not just this metal brick floating out in space. Also, it serves the purpose of killing time while I wait for stuff to be refined. Let's see. I think I'm going to do what I did over there and have the 2x1 slopes, because those look really cool. Just gotta grind all this down. I may need to go get resources too, because I think I am hurting for silicon. I didn't see any in the refinery storage. Okay. What are these? Are these inverse or regular? I'm sure they're inverse. Yep. Okay. I need one flat 1x1 inverse and 2x1 slope, 1x2 slope. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Oh man, I always forget how these need to be. I wish there was the little hologram that pops up would show you what side's the dark tinted side and what side's the light side. Let's see here. Plug. Pop off there. Also, that ship plugin is gonna go away very, very soon. Because essentially what I'm building now is where Rob will go permanently. And actually the plugin down there in the old garage will go away as well. It'll just be kind of an open bay kind of thing. Let's see here. I need glass, a couple pieces, and a bunch of girders. Alright. Let's get to building. It's the good stuff. Let's see. That? Anytime I'm not sure about these, I have to put at least one down. Okay, that looks right. Because normally, yeah, okay, perfect. Normally what happens is I end up placing this wrong after I place all of them in a row, so I have no way of telling which way is the right way. So like, I'll put one down, and I'll realize that they're all wrong, and I have no frame of reference when I go to replace them. I have to put like some kind of room or something in up here. I don't think there's like interior pieces, like beds or anything. Check. I saw somebody had, I think it was ladders. This must have been a mod. Because ladders would be nice as a way of having some kind of way to move up and down, like vertically. Let's see, time block. I really need to start messing around with more things in this game, because there's all this extra stuff that I've never used jump drives. Cryo chamber, what's that? Maybe one of these days I'll have to turn oxygen on and play around with that, because that seems really cool. I just didn't like it when they first implemented it, because they didn't I didn't know that oxygen got added because I didn't read the patch notes. I'm an idiot. So I just logged in. I'm like, oh, I have oxygen now. Why can I not? Oh, dang it. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to survive without oxygen and where I can get oxygen. I thought like the game was completely broken, but then I found out you have to go into the settings and adjust it. Actually, I think this is going to get reshaped. Yeah. Jetpack on. Yeah, this is going to be a 2. And it's going to be a little narrower. We'll just do this for now, since this isn't where I want to be working right now. Don't want to be going back and redoing things that I already did. I'd rather start working on the new stuff. That's where the party's at. 7. Boop and a boop. Okay. Yeah, I like that better. Sorry, I just have to get this looking acceptable to me. And there. Yeah. I really need to start making. I need to start planning these hangars out better so that they're bigger. Because initially I thought that would have been enough space for Rob. But apparently I was wrong. Especially that oversight with the whole door thing. Can you make these longer? Let's see here. Need to mess around with this. Learn about this here. Okay. Hanger doors. So they're set at a fixed length. Well, that's kind of annoying because it's basically your airtight hangar doors can only be a multiple of 2. Oh well. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks good. I really like the angles like that when it's offset. Let's see here. Get up in Rob. There was this really weird bug that I saw in my single player world where like I would get in a ship, but then I would come back out and I would still be sitting. If that makes sense. Let me see here. Must have fixed it. But yeah, it was really weird. Cause like I'd get out of the ship and I'd be like, why is this weird? Like why did I have to go so low through the door to get through the door? Speaking of a door. Interior door. Door. Stop making up everything upside down. There we go. Sure everything's done.
Meteor storm inbound.
There we go. And I think I'll leave this plug. I'll leave this connector here, just because I may need to pull ore out of it for whatever reason. Start opening some parts up here. Just because this is the future in space. We don't want it to just be like the present in space, where you have very little windows and very small windows. Hopefully I laid out the top hard enough. Get full stuff here. Hop in. All this stuff that I do not need. Drop off about half of that. Just because I'm still going to need some to place blocks. That seems kind of weird that you need certain components just to place the blueprint down. It's like if I know what I want to build, I shouldn't have to like put like have an initial investment on what I want to build. It seems kind of silly. So that's 2, and there's another. Basically, the top part's 3 long. This, because I don't want one window out. Nope, not that. There we go. Really need to figure out a better way for a better system for that, so that cargo container isn't so close. That was really poorly planned out. It was just kind of like a spur of the moment thing I stuck to. Because look at this. This is so just wasteful and inefficient. All of the tubes and everything I needed. And yeah, the final piece de resistance. Top it all off. Whoa. I got really far away from Rob. At least it felt really far away. Oh. What does Rob weigh? 57,000. That's really funny that Rob weighs about 57,000 kilograms. And before I put the armor blocks on the Nerd Eye, it weighed about the same, and it's a massive ship, which is kind of funny. Just that you can have this massive friggin' ship and it weighs the exact same amount as a tiny ship. Actually, I'm curious. I want to check that. Okay. Let's see here. Am I transmitting? I am broadcasting now. Okay. Control. Actually, I think there's an info button. Would have thought there would have been a mass thing in here somewhere. Oh, I can see the inventory in it too. That's cool. Remote control. 59,000. That's really funny. So, hang on a second here. So that weighs 59,000. This weighs 51,000. How does that make sense? Like, tell me that, Space Engineer devs. How does this, which is much bigger and made of a lot more things, weigh the same as this? I think there needs to be a small... Maybe it's because it's the cargo container. The cargo container probably has a lot of extra weight in it. Yeah, 34,000. So let's see, 34 maths. So Rob weighs about like 20,000 empty. So that just means that there's some really weird stuff going on in that cargo container. Like a whole new law of physics is going on. It's like a black hole in there. Get this cargo container done. So let's start sticking components that are done. Ah, dang it. Always something. Alright, what am I missing? Tell me all the things that I'm missing, because I know I am. Oh, just interior plate? How much interior plate? 400-ish? Let's see, it's like like 260. So it's 2. Do it this way. Who has the most iron? 16K, 8K. You still making things or not? I completely forgot. Okay. Production. Assembler 6. Make. Where's this all stuff right? Okay. make a interior plate. And conveyor tube. Need one of those, you know, space age, amazing, you know, tubes. What, a pipe? Whoa! Jeez, don't sneak up on me like that. Boop. Alright. See, that's how things should be connected. With as little tubing and space as possible. If I really wanted to be efficient, I could just stick it right next to it. I kind of like having some space between stuff. It creates these kind of like pseudo hallways. Like, I appreciate you need to move the tooltip for what you're welding on. It's kind of annoying. Gonna run down this wall and basically add all the stuff that needs to be welded, come back over it with Rob and actually weld it to completion. Just on my steel plate. So are you assembler 6? Please tell me you are. You're assembler 3. Are you assembler 6? How these got numbered like this. There we go. Assembler 6, where are you? No idea where you are. You can stop. 2, 6, stop. Stop the repetition. Let's see, there we go. Then, basically another connector will go here, and there'll be a wall and some doors, sort of like just a bulkhead to separate all the dangerous stuff that's going to be going on out here from the actual storage components. I'm surprised I managed to fit through most of this without getting stuck or breaking anything. Back it up. There. Okay. Let's see here. And of course, I took my one light armor block out. Ah, dang it. Wait, what am I carrying if I'm not carrying steel plate? Oh, duh. Steel plate. Like 300 of that. Okay, so that's what shall come to there. And this gives us plenty of room for expansion, so how I usually build these is I like to sort of zone them out. So basically anywhere where there's a cargo container, I basically plan to build upward from it. So it builds these kind of silo-like areas. Let's see here. How far do we want to go out with this? Let's do 3, 4, 5, 6, let's do 7. That should be enough to give room for the bulkhead as well as the tube and give us a nice open bay area. I also need to figure out a better way of docking ships because landing gears are still broken last time I checked. I haven't built it. Hence why I don't build with them very often. Because like, if I were to lock those two landing gears, I'm pretty sure they would explode. For whatever reason. Trying to think if I want the door to open this way? Like, out this way? Or if I want it to go, like, keep keep with the theme of this being like a tube. Actually, yeah, it's gonna open up that way. And you know what? Let's expand this out here. Let's see here. Just gonna finish off the stuff that I won't be able to complete once the wall goes up. I could expand my assemblers a bit too. So the wall's gonna be here. Let's see, I need a conveyor and a connector. There we go. So, dang it. Oh, we need an interior plate, and it looks like a bit of it. Irons did it have? 27,000? Now just let that run. This interior plate's definitely a thing that I'm going to probably need a lot of. Let's see, there's that. Let's see, Rob's thrusters are like that. Whoa! Woo! There. Jeez. Build more floor. A work hazard. Occupational health and safety out here. Yep. Just kind of juking and jiving as always. There. Let's see, how far does the roof go? At what point does this cross over and become... Let's see here. I'm guessing right about there. So that's where the wall's gonna... That's where the wall will be. The exterior, the sort of exterior wall. Hand's like freaking out. Just so excited about building stuff. Go ahead and start my angle here. Definitely gonna need my inverted corner. Get rid of that camera. Why is still a camera on me? Weld. So relaxing. What am I looking for? There we go. Nope, not that. That's not what I'm looking for. It doesn't really matter where I stick these pillars. I just kind of like them to follow some sort of rhyme or reason as to where they're being placed. I mean, I don't think it really matters how long of a piece you have. It pretty much supports its own weight regardless. And of course... Nope. I already started. Can't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. I wish there were, like, half blocks. Yeah. Looks a little derpy, but whatever. So having half blocks would be kind of cool. Then I guess you start putting half blocks in, and you have to start dividing up the voxels or whatever they are. How crazy is this going to be when I look in here? How much interior plate have you... Holy crap-a-moly. Jesus. Yeah, you can go ahead and stop that. That is not what I needed. Oh. Good on an interior plate for a while. At least with the things that I'm building. Stick that in there. Okay. Come on, jittery for me a little bit here. Why does some stuff take so long to weld? Oh, dang it. Always something. Steel plate. Steel plate construction components. Come over here. Thankfully, I have all these construction components that I prepared earlier. I can actually start moving stuff into this cargo container. Control panel. No. Info. Okay, there we go. Let's go for that. This is component storage. Done. Okay. So that. Bring all my assemblers up. I mean, if I really wanted to be fancy, I would just put a sorter here. See, I don't know how if sorters will pull everything that's adjacent next to them. Like, if I put one sorter here, will it pull everything out of the ones that it's not connected to as well? I have to do more testing on some of this stuff. There's that. Whoa.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, steel plate there. Also, this will be a perk that I'll be able to just plug Rob into this and grab everything that I need. Getting heavy. 30,000 kilos. Let's see, steel plate. Oh, duh, I'm an idiot. Y'all making anything? Y'all are not making anything. Start making things. Jeez, so lazy. Not that. 7. Turn the repeat button on. I must have already had the stuff that it needed. Okay. Can't really do much of anything while... Whoa. How much further can I build before I'm sort of like in harm's way here? Oh yeah, there's plenty. That asteroid comes out quite far. You know, building out didn't really do much good for me. Like, I'm just gonna get maybe like a couple extra blocks of space. So that's kind of a moot point there. Yeah. Alrighty. Finish this off here. Boom. Build the rest of the wall. It's going to divide this up. Finish this. That's weird. 7. Okay, and then stick at the door. Okay. Try this. Try the new system out here, the new docking system. I don't really not really a new docking system, but our new... Gotta break in our new port. So, am I good? Am I good? There we go. Whoa. Right. Locked and loaded. Let's see here. So, we can bring up Rob there. And more component storage. Grab my assembler that I'm making. Whoop. Who's making things? So you were making things. 3, yeah. I'll just let that run. I wonder if this worked out to where the door, if I put airtight hangar doors, if it's gonna be the like perfect height. Probably build a nice little like wall, maybe like 3 wide. Wow, that steel plate went quick. Let's see, turn my connector back on here. I love using connectors. They're so useful. Rotate, there we go. Like, I find connectors far more useful than landing gears, even for like docking things together. Oh, let's see here. Actually, I want to scope out. I have to grab some steel plate too, so I can start laying out the frame. Oh, I already have some steel plate on me. Awesome. So that's the slope. That's what I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3. Looks good. Just going to create a little lip that the doors will kind of sit behind. And one of these. So require airtight hangar doors. Yeah, that looks good. Another complaint I have is that when you move the whole, I suppose I could just zoom out, but the whole purpose of me using the camera like this is to check, to make sure. I don't need my crosshairs to move while I'm doing that. What was I gonna do again? Oh yeah. You want to make sure your doors are a nice bright color so you don't crash into them. 3. So 4. 4 is a nice healthy number. So let's start kind of planning this out. Paint that back. 2. So let's expand 3, I think. Yeah. So basically, that's where that ends. Maybe I'll just weld 1. Yeah, never mind. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Do it live. Do you go all the way? Yes, you do. So I can just start like the first person so I can actually see what I'm doing. change these back to colors. Blue paint. Middle mouse that to paint. Let's see here. Okay, so those doors are good. To change this to inverse corner. Do I need steel plate? No, I have plenty of steel plate. Why you no place? I don't understand. Why is this not placing? Oh, because this is here. Yep, that's why. That's weird. I don't quite understand how that works. And Shift P. Not that. Regular P. Ew, regular P. Wait, what? What is going on here? Why you no place? Place now? Well, what the heck's going on here? Why you do this? Because it worked down there. I don't understand why it's not working up here. Break something. I broke something. Whoa! Woo! That was close. Almost fell. Well, hang on here. Well, why does this not want to place anywhere? Okay, it's happy there. What is going on here? Is it because its homeboys are all weird? Let's find out. Okay, that's really weird. I don't actually understand that. Let's see here. To a regular color there. Is that my angle? That's my angle. I want to at least get the frame laid out for today. Let's see. Yeah. Should be a nice good-sized bay to put a bunch of ships. Let's see here. Do I want to do vertical ones? Nah. Let's see. That wall's done. That part's done. Let's see here. Finish the floor. Yep. Bling blong. Phone blowing up. Must have found a secret somewhere. Let's see here. Well, we're gonna be symmetrical, so we're gonna follow basically the same thing we did on the other side. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Out of the steel plate. Let's see. Pop that open. I almost shudder to think how much steel plate is sitting in here. Holy moly! Here you go. 1, 2, and 3. There. Alright guys, this episode's getting a bit long, so I'm probably just going to finish the rest of the frame, at least off camera, and then the next episode we'll come back and we'll actually do all the welding. But that's not bad. We're definitely expanding, slowly but surely. So, until then, I'll see y'all in the next one.